His children were murdered, his wife accused of gunning them both down. Now, for the first time, a Bay Area father is telling his story, how he's putting his life back together. ABC Action News at 11 starts right now.
Now, from the station that's taking action for you, this is ABC Action News.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Wendy Ryan.
And I'm Jamison Euler. First up tonight, their murders made national headlines. Julie Schenecker is accused of shooting her own 2 children to death earlier this year. Now, for the first time, the father of the 2 victims is talking about the family's life before the killings and how he's now trying to move forward. All new at 11, our Chris Martinez has an exclusive first look at this tell-all interview. Chris?
Well, Jamison, Colonel Parker Schenecker granted this in-depth interview to People magazine. That issue hits newsstands at the end of the week. But tonight, we have a first look at what this father says he's now doing to move forward, as well as how he really feels about his soon-to-be ex-wife.
Nearly 3 months after his world was shattered, Colonel Parker Schenecker offers this perspective. We were a typical American family, but we had a sick member. In the pages of this week's People magazine, for the first time, Schenecker opens up about life after the murders of his 2 children, Bo and Calix, taking readers inside the family home where the killings happened.
There were, trophies, there were soccer balls, there was Calix's track uniform. Those type of things haven't been moved since this happened. So everywhere you look in that house, it's a reminder of those 2 kids.
People magazine staff writer Steve Helling interviewed Schenecker inside that home where he still lives. The freezing of marital assets by his wife Julie to pay for her legal defense has so far stopped him from putting the house for sale. Schenecker tells People about far happier times in that home and in his marriage, but he also reveals some of the bad.
We'd never had any sort of confirmation that Julie Schenecker had suffered from depression, and come to find out she'd suffered from it for more than 20 years. But even though she suffered from it, it was more of a chronic type of thing. He never expected that she would get homicidal.
Even up until the end, Schenecker says there were no signs of any impending violence, pointing to the last email he received from his wife, written the day of the murders. "Get home soon," it said. "We're all waiting for you." As for how he feels about Julie Schenecker now, the colonel says he hates what she's accused of doing, but not her. "I feel for Julie," Schenecker says. "I'm going through my hell. She's going through her own hell. There's not hate in my heart, but there's no way that I could see myself remaining married to her."
This was a man who really did deeply love his family. He loved his wife, he loved his children, and he had it all taken away, and he didn't see it coming. He was blindsided.
And since his children were killed, Parker Schenecker has continued to attend school functions and soccer games to see and support their friends. He says it's a way of honoring the memories of his kids. And you can read more about that in the full article in this week's People magazine. It goes on sale this Friday. Wendy?